Good morning to all of you. అందరికీ శుభోదయం. వెల్కమ్ టు లీగల్ మ్యాటర్స్ బై సాయిబాబు సుక్కర్. An eloquent passage of the notion by Indian parents was made by Delhi High Court Justice Swarnakant Sharma. What is that notion? Please remember, daughters remain in parents' hearts. Daughters remain in parents' hearts even though they are tied to some others, even though their marriage was performed. So even after the marriage, in Indian homes, daughters have their own place. While denying bail in a case of 304B IPC and 498A IPC, Justice Swarnakant Sharma, in the case of Ajay Kumar versus State of NCT Delhi, bail application number 1874 by 2025, on 25th July 2025, made an eloquent observation like this. The case facts are very easy. Abetment to commit suicide, or it's called dowry death, 304B. It is the death of a young woman after 9 months of marriage and while she was carrying third month of pregnancy. She was brought to home with injuries. Parents now they allege that their daughter has been consistently harassed and mentally tortured during the short-lived marriage. The incident took place in the year 2024. The accused was arrested in February 2024. He is in jail because it's a case of 304B IPC as well as 498A IPC. So, straight section is 304B. 498 also they have added with abundant caution. That means even though 304B prove కాకపోతే 498 కింద సెక్షన్ పడుతుందని. Normally, straight section of 304B IPC. Right. Now, it's only not trial stage, bail stage. Bail stage ఎప్పుడు లాయర్ గారు నార్మల్గా చేసే తప్పేలు యాజ్ అడ్వకేట్స్ వీ విల్ మెన్షన్ ద సేమ్. ఏం అడిగారు అడ్వకేట్, డిఫెన్స్ అడ్వకేట్ ఏమని చేశారంటే, సో ద అడ్వకేట్ సేస్ నో స్పెసిఫిక్ డేట్స్ అండ్ టైమ్స్ ఆఫ్ డౌరీ డిమాండ్, నో స్పెసిఫిక్ డేట్స్ ఆఫ్ date and time of specific of the dowry demand. They were not mentioned in the FIR. Trial is yet to begin. Trial is still underway, and the police say they have to examine some more witnesses. The suicide is, of course, they alleged that when she was chided for her illicit relationship with her cousin, she could not digest the same and she committed suicide. Therefore, my client is not at fault. He is no way concerned. The case is foisted against him because of her suicide. So, request the Honorable Court to grant bail. This is the bail petition contents on behalf of the petitioner. Now, the High Court observed that the arguments in the bail petition, the averments of the bail petition, they are not convincing. Because, no doubt, they have not mentioned the specific dates and time of the harassment. The absence of precise dates can't negate the harassment. So, daytime చెప్పలేదు కాబట్టి harassment లేదనుకుంటావా? No, not correct. The very short-lived marriage ending in suicide, 9 months, short-lived marriage, that too resulted in the suicide of the woman. It would have caused deep psychological and emotional trauma to the parents. Actually, Since she is living in a different place, the parents could not know about the harassment except on phone calls. As she is far away, they did not immediately come. Now, the observation of the court. In India, the love and affection of the parents towards their daughters does not end with the tying of tali by son-in-law. Once a man ties to her tali to her neck, it does not absolve them their responsibility, their love and affection. They will keep them in their hearts. They will keep them in their hearts. They remain connected even after the marriage. So please remember, the daughters live in the hearts of the parents. Very cautionary note, very emotional passage. And as regards the illicit relation, the posthumous character association of the deceased was not only fair but unsupported by any documentary evidence. It is only their inhibition, లేదా వాళ్ళ యొక్క ఊహ, that she is having illicit relations prior to the marriage అనేటువంటి ఇది తప్ప there is no evidence to prove that. Of course, relations prove చేయాలంటే చాలా కష్టం. The alleged suicide attempts, the attempts, they cast doubt on the credibility of the so-called husband. Right? So, the case, the mentioned FIR, the remand report, all of them, when they are clubbed together, they find that there is prima facie case. The case is attracting the alleged offences of 498A of the Indian Penal Code as well as 304B of the IPC. You know, 498A means any cruelty or harassment in connection with dowry by husband or relatives of the husband. It's called harassment for dowry. 498A, of course, the punishment is very simple, not simple, but 3 years. Even in 304B, entire thing changes. It is equal to 302, and at the same time, the burden of proof lies on the accused person. That means the accused person has to prove that he did not commit the offense. Even though the police department has got so much of paraphernalia like forensic evidence, like APP's assistance, like the public prosecutor in the court, but still you may be knowing the percentage of conviction. Very, very less, maybe 30 or 35. So in such a case, when they are not able to prove the case, then how can the accused, who is single person, who is assisted by only one lawyer, go to the extent of burden of proof? And second, here, court also mentioned the rights of the victim. Right of the victim and the bereavement of the parents, they have to be taken into consideration. They have to be given the due regard. So no bail, ultimately refused bail. Why I am emphasizing for the past 8.5 minutes is because the parents' attitude toward the girl. The eloquent passage mentioned by the Honorable Justice Swarnakant Sharma, it emphasizes the court's notion that a married daughter still gets connected to the parents. She will not get disconnected from the parents. This you have to remember. So read the bail petition case law and enrich your legal knowledge. I am stopping here. Thank you very much.